Hi, I'm Mike Bonn with Hard Money Mike. So interest rates are skyrocketing. Today we're going to go over the top 3 ways they're impacting the investment community. So number 1 on our list of top 3 is affordability. So what's happening in the market? So over the last year, interest rates have risen over 2.5 points. What does this do to clients? You might hear that payments are increasing. We hear that a $500,000 house now instead of $2,000 is costing $2,600. But how does that really impact you? Well, it impacts you like this. So if someone a year ago was qualified for a $500,000 house, today they could only qualify for a $375,000 house. Someone who qualified for a $200,000 house can now only qualify for $150,000. So what you see is there's going to be less people qualified to be in that buyer's pool. Or they're just going to start sliding down the scale of, instead of that $500,000 house, now they're in the $375,000 range. So you're going to have to watch this, and they keep saying interest rates are going to increase, so this gap will even get larger over the next year. So number 2, how are interest rates impacting real estate investors? And it's on the rental side. So what is happening when you're trying to buy a rental property? Interest rates have actually almost doubled from probably 3% to around 6%. So what has that done to actual payment for you? It's gone up about 35%. So unless your rents are going up 35%, it's going to be harder to cash flow properties. So when you're looking at properties, you're going to really have to look at the numbers to make sure they're still cash flowing, because you can't always count on rising rent in your community, because sooner or later it's all about affordability. And your clients, your renters, are still going to have to pay that rent, and if they can't afford it, you're not going to be able to keep raising rents. So number 3 on how interest rates are impacting real estate investors is the availability of funds. That's the availability of funds for you to buy fix and flips from not only hard money lenders, but also from banks. As rates increase, as the markets weaken a little bit, some of the lenders are going to make it a little bit tougher for you to get the actual money for buying the flips or buying the rentals. So that may mean you have to put more money into a deal. It might mean that some banks are actually walking away from you doing flips and rentals. So you're going to have to be very careful. Watch what's happening in the market for when you're borrowing funds, because there may be less money out there, or at least stricter money out there, when you're trying to buy these real estate investments. So we have a market watch video we did for April 2022 below. So click on the link and you can see that video. If you'd like to see other videos in the future on how the market is changing, please subscribe, like, and then share this video with other investors to help them out through these volatile times. And as always, happy investing.